Hello again. I'm back. I wanted to talk about a few things today. I wanted to talk about the importance of keywords for the meanings of the cards. I really think that that's such a helpful thing to have. It really opens up the range of your what the cards can mean for you, and helps you find ideas that you never saw before. Now, Michael Gelb, he talks in his book, Genius of the... no, he talks, that's my book. He talks in his book, How to Think Like Leonardo da Vinci. He talks about he's a creative consultant. He talks about the importance of keywords in that book. And he says if you take one keyword and you just keep mapping it out to other words, and take those words and map them out to other words, and keep doing that, keep just drifting and going, eventually you would connect everything in the world. So everything's connected. And when I did Essential Tarot, I did that with each card, taking 20 keywords around the card. I have a traditional meaning on there too, on this side, but this side I have, for each card I have 20 words around it. And that can keep on going. That could just keep on going indefinitely with other words. So these cards really do start to interact with each other, because eventually certain words from one card would drift off into certain words from another card. What's nice about keywords, though, is because, let's say you have the Chariot. I think I have on my quick reference guide here, I have Chariot, I think I put as confidence. This one here, it says identity, but I think I changed it to confidence. I change these as time goes on. So Chariot means confidence. And that's a key word. Well, what things work with confidence? What happens with confidence? There's a lot of swift action can happen, because if you have confidence in what you're doing, there's no hesitation. You just go ahead and do it. So that's something to think about. Also, to keep in mind that when you're doing a reading, if the Chariot comes up and you have keyword as confidence, well, maybe the client needs to gather or create or acquire more confidence in this situation before they move forward. Or maybe they have that as an asset. It depends on what position it is in the spread. But confidence is your mannerism, your influence on other people, your way of expressing yourself in some situation, your knowledge of it, the impact you can have. All those things come from confidence, and so those are the type of things you think about as you have that key word, where specific meaning limits you to only one way of seeing it. Take the Judgment card. Judgment. I have new awareness for judgment. But judgment could also mean a decision is made. Finalization. It also means you need to really be on top of things and really watching and making evaluations on every move you're making here. There has to be strict judgment on what you're doing. So it all depends how it fits into the reading, depending on where it was laid in the card spread, what kind of question you're looking into, and things like that. even the devil card you could look at and say, well, okay, am I dealing with false truths? Am I dealing with deception, or am I deceiving myself? I look at the devil as procrastination, and but there's a whole lot of other things the devil can be associated with. Jealousy, and nothing to do with procrastination. Fooling yourself, denial, being deceived. So there's a whole range of different words you can drift off into with keywords. And when you're doing a reading, what you'll end up, if you use keywords, what you'll do is after a while, you'll start to learn how to drift that meaning into something else, other things. Well, this can mean this. This can go into that. Can go into that. And as the reading goes on, you'll drift to something, and you'll stop there. You say, this looks good for that. You stop drifting. You say, okay, this is what I'm seeing for that. This fits nice. This makes sense here. It looks like it would have good meaning here. And that's what you'll start to do. And it's just a matter of exercising yourself to drift a key word to mean other things. And it's that easy to do. So keywords really open up a range of meaning for the cards, and it really helps you find useful ideas for whatever it is you're looking into. Because a keyword can be easily associated to the objective or the question you're looking into. Easy enough where it can make a difference. So keywords. And if you look into creative thinking, you'll see that they're used a lot. And if you start using them in your readings, as far as meanings of the cards go, you'll find they're very useful. At least they have been for me. So. I also wanted to mention something very quickly about the Tarot Marseille. People know that I use that deck for the most part with my readings. Tarot Marseille. Some of the cards here. And the suit, people look at that deck for the first time and they say, well, oh man, I can't read that deck, And the main reason I think for that, the major cards are easy enough. But the suits are the minor. There's 4 suits: cups, pentacles, wands, and swords. Well, cups are easy. Those are cups, obviously. And there's 8 of them there. So it's the 8 of cups. 3 of pentacles. Those are coins, pentacles. That's easy enough, too. Where people get a real curveball thrown at them is the wands and the swords. And that's because there's nothing really definite there to show you one from the other. Neither one looks like a sword, neither one looks like a wand here. These are both 4s. So which is which? And you think, well, I can't even tell what this is. So to keep in mind, some of them you could tell because there's a sword here in the center. But other than that, there's not much there. But keeping in mind wands and swords, remember, the best way to remember these cards is wands are straight and swords are curved. Those are both 4s. The swords always have a curve to them, and the wands are straight. Here we go again. If you keep that in mind, you'll makes it a lot easier to know that deck. That's probably the hardest part about the deck, learning that deck. If you look at it right away, you just can't tell the difference between the two. If you keep that in mind, you'll makes it a lot easier to know that deck. That's probably the hardest part about the deck, learning that deck. If you look at it right away, you just can't tell the difference between the two. Swords are curved. Wands are straight. So keywords make a big difference, and it really does open up the value of the meanings of the cards. They really do. And I've done other videos on the keywords, but it does really help you as a reader. It's funny I have something interesting to share with you. Is one of my students from a while back. She's now she's well on her way. She's doing very well. She's a house reader at a store. She has clients, and she has a crew that works with her on certain situations, other readers that she's met. And she likes to do outside events, so she's been doing a few. She's doing more of those than I do. I don't do that many anymore. I do 2 a year. I think she's got 3 or 4 lined up already, and she has a crew of other readers that work with her. And I'm going to be working at her booth this weekend at her event. So now I'm going to be working. She's going to be my boss. I'm going to be working for her. She invited me. She said, "Would you read at this event with me?" I said, "Sure." I said, "I would. Sounds like fun." I know some of the people that she has reading for, and so it'd be good to see them. And but I think it's funny to see that here and now I'm going to be actually working. She's going to be calling the shots at that one. You know, it's her thing. She just needs readers, and so she's well on her way. She's doing very well. And she knows who she is. So I'm not going to say any names. But anyway, if you want my keyword bookmark, if you have any of my books, email me, and I'll put a link to my email, my website, and tell me what book you, leave a reference on Amazon for the book. Rating, 5-star, 4-star, whatever you feel, an honest opinion. And then email me, let me know you did that, and with your Amazon name so I can go verify it. And send me your address and I'll drop one of these in the mail for you. They're nice they're keywords for the majors and keywords for the minors on the back. So they're nice for your book if you're reading a book on tarot cards. There comes in handy. I do change these from time to time because I'm always changing the keywords around, and so they're always every now and then I'll change them. So anyway, I hope you like this. Keep throwing cards. We'll talk soon.